Welcome, Sagittarius, to 12th House Tarot. My name is Mouse, and this is a general reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, for the week of July 22nd to July 28th, 2024. Hello. Welcome back, viewers. So happy to have you here. This is great. I love making this channel. I love doing this. Welcome, first-timers. Consider liking and subscribing and being part of my little community here, because it is a community and not a competition. That's where I'm at with my heart and how I live my life. Sagittarius, what was last week's reading entitled? It was entitled, There Are a Lot of Choices. Stay true to you. Good advice any time of the day. Stay true to you. There's a lot of choices. Stay true to you. You know, sometimes setting boundaries is difficult, particularly if you weren't taught and you're in a codependent enabling family. Secondly, I remember the first time I met somebody who was assertive. So there's a difference being assertive versus being passive or aggressive. A passive meaning just a doormat, it's okay, like my food arrived and it was the wrong food completely, I'll still eat it. Or aggressive, and you yell at the waitstaff because you got the wrong order. How dumb could they be? So you're not only like emotionally and verbally assaulting them, but you're infringing on just their rights to live in a peaceful work environment. So being assertive would be, pardon me, I believe I received the wrong order. Can you please double check on that? That's it. It's neither this or that, but it's being assertive. And that's what I think a large number of people don't realize, that they can actually ask for what they want without infringing on someone else's rights or, or their own, right? So thanks for listening to that story. Here we go. Oh my God, come on, cards. I don't like it when that happens to you. Did you just see everybody on the bottom of the deck? I know. I hate it when I see things. Then I just get this preconceived notion of what the reading's going to be about. So we're going to shuffle a little. I'm going to do it like that. I'm going to do it like this one more time. And cut the deck. We do a past, present, and future spread here with clarifiers for each. Obviously, my interpretation of what this all means. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Because not all messages are intended for every single person here, right? It's just a general reading. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Here we go. Past position, Justice. There are a lot of choices. Stay true to you. All right. Knight of Cups. 10 of Wands. So what I see happening here at our first glance is that there may have been, I hope you heeded that title last week of staying true to you. This Justice card implies that you had, and then moving forward with this Knight of Cups, it's a steady eddy. Like they are emotionally ready for this change. And although the horse isn't moving quickly, look at them. They've got wings on their helmet. Like and they have wings on their feet. Is that true? Yep, indeed. So, interesting. I'm only just noticing that now for some reason. Like some things pop out on the cards more so than others during readings. And so, Sagittarius, you get this. You're the winged knight for the Knight of Cups. So there's the potential to move quickly here. But I feel like you're keeping your emotions in check, which is a great thing. Again, if I haven't said this to you, emotions have a 90-second lifespan. It's only if we live in the story of those emotions that we stretch that out and it becomes more visceral and more tactile of like, I'm so angry, I'm so blah, blah, blah. And it's like, no, it doesn't have to be that way, okay? So let's go over here into our 10 of Wands. And, you're a fire sign. Wands are fire. You can really light a match to these guys, that's for sure. So what I know and how I interpret the 10 of Wands is just taking on too much. So back over here with the Justice and the Knight of Cups, let's use some discernment so that we are not taking on too much as we move forward. You don't need to bring everything through with you. whether it's physical items, trauma, stories that no longer serve you, you can leave it behind, friends. You don't need to have these identifiers anymore that aren't who you are. You, hopefully, ideally, you're evolving and changing every decade, and learning from the previous decade and growing, right? That's what life is about. So if we find that we are stuck repeating patterns of sorts with this wands, then just do some inventory. Decide, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm tired of this. And then you have to make some choices and make some decisions. I think this one's going to be all about boundaries. Not a bad conversation to have either. Boundaries are key to having a successful and happy life. All right. So let's go over here to Justice, get the 3 cards that are corresponding with that. We got the 2 of Wands, which is just a choice point. We've got the Temperance, 2 cups sitting here, right? Alchemizing some stuff. Let me hold those up closer for you. And then we have the 8 of Wands, which is moving quickly. So a lot quicker than this Knight of Cups is moving. This is swift movement. So whatever it was, I feel like you've made some headway in making a decision and creating, literally with the Temperance, creating that which you want to have happen, and you've moved on that. So I think maybe the wings on the helmet and the feet were used during this time, to get you going, but you're over here now. This feels complete to me. This feels congruent with the storyline that's been unfolding for you. We have the Queen of Wands. Wow. We have the 6 of Swords, moving on to calmer shores. And then we have the 7 of Cups. This is very interesting to me. So between these cards, very interesting as we lead into this 10 of Wands. That's what I'm going to say there. So as we go for the Knight of Cups is the card that this is clarifying. So we have the Queen of Wands. We have the 6 of Swords. And then the 7 of Cups. And again, wands are you guys. It's fire. And she is in charge of stuff, y'all. She is powerful and creative. And there's, again, look at the sunflowers on, in front of that she's holding. There's sunflowers flanking her shoulders on the throne. And you know what? She can care less what other people think. Look at that black cat down at her feet. That's giving me, you know what? I don't need your opinion kind of vibe. Oh my gosh. You can keep your negative thoughts to yourself. I am on my way to calmer shores with all the knowledge and know-how that I already have. Thank you very much. Because these choices with the 7 of Cups are coming for you. You get to make these choices. Now, some of these choices are a zonker, if you will. So just use your discernment, right? Use your discernment, because we don't need to just pick things that aren't pleasant for us in the first shiny thing. Take your time. I feel like July is a month of patience for everybody, like having patience. So let's go here to the 10 of Wands and see what else we have. Well, we have the 9 of Pentacles. So look, lay down your burdens, my friend. Lay down your burdens. Go in the garden, meditate, relax, sit in the garden of your prosperity, because we are moving forward with this Knight of Wands. And then the world is saying that there's going to be an end of a cycle here. So let's move through it, knowing that you are provided for and cared for. You have taken some great steps and strides to preserve your sanity and your choices in life. So go ahead and leave that which doesn't serve you behind. Let's see what's on the bottom. The 3 of Wands. Okay, so we have the 2 over here, and we have the 3 here, and we're looking at taking some more action. This, again, it's not as fast as this 8 per se. However, it is movement after this end of this cycle. So he's still sussing it out, looking out on the water, figuring out where to go. And that's fine. Again, patience is coming up for me with this. All right. So that's where we're at, Sagittarius. I hope you get something out of this. Let me know if you do. Thanks for being here. Come back next week and like and subscribe. And I'll see you then. Take care.